This is a Luo man. A Luo man is someone who is highly learned. He's learned, a Luo man. Luos are people who hold a lot of degrees, big degrees, in their heads. This head is having a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You cannot defeat a Luo man with education. A Luo is highly learned. As Luos, these are the subjects we know in high school. We know English. English is our number one subject, which we know very well. We know mathematics, and we normally get A's in mathematics and English, pure A's. We know chemistry because we are doctors. We know chemistry, we are doctors. We can do surgery to heads. We can do surgery to heads. These heads, we can do surgery to them. And we remove we remove those germs which are in your heads. We can remove them. And we restore wisdom in your head. And we can do a lot of things in that your head. We can do surgery there. We can do surgery. We pasua your head yako. Luos are very clever. There are people who are highly learned. Don't joke with the Luo boy. Luos, so I told you Luos knows English. Luos know mathematics. And Luos know chemistry. Luos know biology. There are people who are highly learned. Luos have a lot of wisdom. When a Luo man became a doctor, we normally just work in offices. We are working on offices in Nairobi town, buildings which are there in town. Those are for Luos. You are seeing KICC. Luos are the one who are working there. If you go to Kenyatta Hospital, they are the one who are doctors there. We normally treat people there when they are sick. We treat these other tribes. We know Luos, they don't come sick. They cannot be sick. Luos cannot be sick. A Luo man cannot be sick. They are doctors. How can a doctor be sick? A doctor cannot be sick. So in Kenyatta Hospital, when you go there, we are the one who are treating people there. When you move to Nairobi Hospitals, you will get Luos there with big vehicles. We normally drive Range Rovers and Prados. We cannot drive Probox. Probox just live for Kikuyus to do business of Mogoka. They can go and bring Mogoka and Orea. Orea also use Probox. Leave Probox to Orea. And they drive Probox like as if world is going to end that day. Those one we don't use. Those are vehicles we does not have anything in life. Luos does not use those vehicles. So we use Prado. We use Range Rovers. We use Range Rovers. Vehicles when you go to market, you can buy them with 20 millions, 50 millions, and 30 millions. Luos do not build houses in Nairobi. We don't build. We just rent. We just rent houses. We just rent houses in Nairobi. And we pay rent of 250,000 every month. When the salary is 800,000, we pay 250,000, and we buy big TVs, 96 inches. We don't use those 32 inches. Those one you can live for other tribes, not Luos. Luos are the one who use big things. We buy sofa sets. Sofa sets which have electricity inside them. Sofa sets which have electricity inside them. And in Nairobi, those expensive houses, we are the one living in those expensive houses in Nairobi. So don't joke with the Luo man one. Do you see this expensive expensive coat? This is my coat. This coat. This one is worth 1 million. This one. This one. I bought this one at 1 million because I'm a Luo. I don't joke. I bought expensive things. Because us, you get others are doctors. Another one is professor. Example, Professor Moga. Professor Moga. We have PLO Lumumba. Lumumba is speaking a lot of English. Some you cannot even understand. You must drink tea first and wine. When you drink wine, you can understand Professor PLO Lumumba is speaking what? And English which Tanzania cannot speak. Tanzania does not understand that English. Them, they are just speaking Kiswahili. And sisi, when we started speaking Kiswahili, sisi we don't zingatia ngeli. Sisi kama Jaluo, we don't zingatia ngeli. Unajua, sisi kama Luos, we went to school until even Kiswahili. We forget knowing Kiswahili. We cannot speak Kiswahili very well. As we cannot speak Kiswahili very well, you just know English. English is the one we are speaking. Kiswahili gotokore wacho nango. We don't speak Kiswahili very well. Atonyango ya kuja. Kuja wenu ibaye hiyo unga. Kiswahili is very heavy in our mouth. You normally just speak Kisungu. Kisungu is the one we normally speak. Don't joke with the Luo man, bwana. As we have a lot of wisdom. When you get a Luo person who is a teacher, we normally just speak a lot of English. Kiswahili live for those other tribes, are the ones speaking Kiswahili. And us, when we decide to speak Kiswahili, we speak zile mbaya mbaya. Zile mbaya mbaya. Zile mbaya mbaya, like nataka nyama. Nichote mchele. Nichote hiyo mchele mimi nikunywe na chai. Sisi hatuchesangi na Kiswahili. Kiswahili ni kitu tunachota tu na ujiko. Tunachota Kiswahili na ujiko. Hatuwezi zingatia ngeli ya Kiswahili. Hiyo achia watu wa Mombasa na watu wa Tanzania. Na hizi tribes zingine hapa Kenya. Hiyo wachia Baluya. Baluya ndiye anasema Kiswahili. Sisi hapana. Kiswahili achia Baluya, Kamba, Kikuyu, Kisii, those other tribes are the ones speaking Kiswahili. As Luos, we are the one speaking English, and we are the one making English. We came with English from European, from UK. So we don't joke. We don't pay rent. We don't build houses. We normally pay rent. We normally pay rent in Nairobi. When I get 800,000 every month, I just go and pay 250,000 in a very big house. A very big house with expensive car like Range Rover, V8. Are the vehicles we are using in Nairobi. And we don't drive them where there is a lot of matope. No, we are using tarmac roads where our vehicles cannot be haziwezi kuwa chafu. Sisi kama Wajaluo, vehicles zetu haziwezi kuwa chafu. We just drive them on a tarmac roads. On a tarmac roads. Those Probox are the one people are driving on matope there. Those Probox which Orea are using to bring Mogoka and Mira from Garissa. Those are the one which are using matope roads and tarmac roads. We cannot take Range Rover in tarmac roads. The Range Rover will not go far. It will block. We cannot. Those one live for Kikuyu which are using Probox. As in Kisumu everywhere, roads are tarmacs. Because those places, Range Rovers are the one which are running in those roads. You cannot get a Probox in Kisumu. No, you cannot. Probox you cannot get in Kisumu. Everywhere in Kisumu, we just use Range Rovers and V8. V8 are the one which are in Kisumu. And in Kisumu, people are just speaking English and Doluo only. English. Wawachimana Doluo and English. Kiswahili, we are destroying Kiswahili. We don't speak right Kiswahili. We just speak English only and we destroy Kiswahili. Those takataka vehicles, those Probox, I don't want to see Probox again in Kisumu. If you have Probox in Kisumu, just go and ban that your Probox. Starting from tomorrow, don't bring Probox again in Kisumu city. Kisumu is a capital city of Luos. It is it's a very clean city in worldwide. So you should not enter there with Probox. Let Probox remain in Nairobi, Mombasa, and other cities. Don't take Probox in Kisumu town. Kisumu City. I've just make a mistake, but calling Kisumu a town. Kisumu is a city. It's almost becoming a capital city. Don't joke. Never take a probox in Kisumu. That probox will be banned. We will ban that probox, and we will stone it next to that. Don't joke with your probox. Take it to Kirinyaga. Take your probox to Kirinyaga. Don't joke. When you take your probox to Kisumu, you will know who we are. Don't joke with us. There we use expensive vehicles, and as Luos, you cannot find us in those cheap estates in Nairobi. We normally live in Lavington, and we live in Kibera. Nowadays it's a estate, and Kibera and Madare. We live in Lavington. We live in Kileleshwa. We live in Karen, where Baba is staying. We also live in Karen. We live in Karen, in expensive houses, houses which are built with billions of money. Omera, kikitugi jaluo bwana. Don't joke with Onyango. Onyango is a doctor. How are you seeing it? Wetugo Onyango Omera. Don't joke with Onyango. Onyango is highly educated. When you are achieving Mogoka there, don't joke with Onyango. Onyango will treat you when you are sick, and you are achieving Mogoka. When you become sick, Onyango will treat you. Onyango will treat you so that you cannot die. When Onyango allows you to die, it's the time you will go and see your God in heaven. Don't joke, bwana. Onyango is a doctor. Onyango is a mwalimu. Kikitugi luo mera.